The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine and rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain.
So I think the only other merch announcement that springs to my mind from that day was Crocs.
Crocs. Yeah.
Do we have to talk about this?
Well, yes, I suppose we do in a way. I'm not a Crocs guy, never have been, never will be.
No, I'm not. I'm very much not a Crocs guy. Like, absolutely not a Crocs guy. In fact, a friend of ours is a Crocs guy.
Yeah.
Old Alan.
Yeah.
And we used to say stuff to him about his Crocs.
Yeah, we used to ridicule him.
Yeah, just a tad. Hello Alan, if you're watching this, I'm sure you've probably already ordered them.
Yeah. But I will say, as Crocs go, they're pretty cool. There's lots of things on them that I didn't think would be on them, you know.
I mean, they are just so Ghostbusters.
They are. They absolutely scream Ghostbusters. You know, and I think my wife was going, Amanda, she was going, oh, like, you know, do you want the Crocs? And I was thinking, oh, do I want the Crocs? Are they just going to sit on the shelf in there? But I was quite taken by the proton pack that you press and you get a proton stream, the light and sand and that. Yeah, the Crocs, you've ticked all the boxes, guys, you know. Yeah,
you certainly have. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy them.
Yeah. But, I think they retail over here for, I think they're around about the £70 mark, something like that.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, they are fairly expensive for something that will be a shelf warmer. But saying that, I've bought so many pairs of Ghostbusters trainers that will never, ever be worn.
Yeah, and to be fair, I have. So, you know, even if I was a Crocs guy, it would be the sort of thing I would have bought two pairs of. One to wear, one to keep. I mean, I think it was the Reebok trainers. I'm getting mixed up with all my different trainers now. There was a Terradog set, and I really like them, so I actually have two pairs of them. One I wear and one to keep in the box, which it's a bit sad, really, isn't it, buying trainers to keep in a box? But
yeah, but we'll do an episode on footwear, like, because again there has been so many releases of Ghostbusters footwear. And within my collection, I've got a couple of raries.
Yes, you got so lucky on
I
the
did.
set, which I actually saw on eBay and didn't realise what it was. Otherwise, I'd do mine.
Yeah. And I've got to be honest, I think the guys at Yes Have Some were like, "How did you come by those?"
Yeah.
So we'll enlighten you about those on another episode.
The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine and rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain. Ray's got a plan, but it's held with tape. Egon's experiments always misbehave. Venkman's flirting, but it's all escape, while the bank account looks like a dried up lake. The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine and rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain. Ray's got a plan, but it's held with tape. Egon's experiments always misbehave. Venkman's flirting, but it's all escape, while the bank account looks like a dried up lake. The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine and rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain. Janine shouting, the budget's toast. Ghost traps buzzing, but we're broke the most. No time to worry when there's a haunting post. But who knew fighting ghosts cost a ton of dough? Take one last job and hope for luck. Cross the streams if we're really stuck. Maybe one big ghost could change our clock, but for now we're